I get depressed too, guys. I get depressed, and sometimes I do cry. I do cry.
Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test.
What is happening, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Today is another day in my life as a forex trader. So guys, today I'm just coming to explain to you guys what I'm doing today in my life, how I go ahead to carry out some of my daily activities. Okay, so you guys already saw me. I already arranged my bed, brushed my teeth. So there's one thing that is lacking which I haven't done, okay, and that's my push-ups. So I'm just going straight away right now to do my push-ups, and then after that we are going to be checking on GBP USD to see exactly what is happening. Then I'll tell you my reasoning perspective behind the markets. Okay,
Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk to you about why that's so important.
yeah, so I just finished doing the workouts right now, feeling really stressed up, but anyway, we have to move on. So the next thing I'm going to do right now is looking out on GBP USD and see what price is doing, because I'm currently on a buy trade on GBP USD this morning, and I just want to show you guys the reason why I am buying currently. Okay, so back on GBP USD, we have realized, for all of us here, which do analyze the GBP USD, we are going to see that for a long period of time GBP USD has been pushing bearish. Okay, we have been having a market pushing bearish, like all the way to the downside like that. But now something peculiar happened here. Instead of price creating lower lows and lower highs, price came here and failed to create a lower low, and instead of failing to create a lower low, it went ahead to break this previous lower high right here, which I'm pointing with the arrow, and after that it actually just pushed up so bullish with this bullish candle, and now we are having this retracement all the way to the downside. So upon this retracement which we are having right now to the downside, I went ahead and I decided to buy GBP USD right here in the morning, because I was expecting price to maybe give some bullish signal and decide to turn ahead from here. So stepping on to the lower time frame, such as the 1 hour, on the 1 hour time frame, we could see that I was already having something here like a first bottom, and then price pushed up and then came back to create a second bottom. And it was upon this second bottom where I thought to myself that okay, I was going to buy GBP USD at this point in time. But look at what happened with this one candle. This one candle actually just pushed down, violating the whole setup, and now it just took my stop loss right in front of you guys. So it is what it is, guys. I knew what I was risking and I was ready for the risks. Okay, so it's not a big deal. So it's not when you do take losses, it hurts a little bit, but it's not a big deal. So basically that's how I go ahead to do my trades. Okay, so I'll just be waiting to see if I can catch any other opportunity, and if I see any opportunity which I can capitalize on, then I'll come again and show you guys what is happening. But trust me, guys, for the past days, GBP USD has been doing me dirty. Like, it's been doing me dirty. But anyway, it is what it is, guys. Okay, guys, so since as I just got stopped out in front of you guys, the next thing I just want to use this opportunity to talk about depression. Okay, Depression is a very, very serious psychological problem which a lot of traders do face. I, for one, I also face that problem of depression. But now it is how we handle this emotional issue. That's how it has an impact on us in the market. The moment you throw yourself to your emotions and just go ahead and start throwing more trades because you got stopped out, that's the more you're going to find yourself getting heartbroken by the market, because you're just going to keep getting stopped out over and over and over. And the moment you blow your account, you know what happens. Depression comes next. And when depression comes into you guys, that's when you start wondering in life, what's trading for me? You start thinking all sort of things. And what I do on my own end in terms of depression is I always take myself out. I always go to like a quiet area where I always just chill. Okay, I always just like to find myself alone, because it gets to a point in time in your life where you want to be alone. You just want to stay alone. You really don't want to talk too much with friends, play around. You just want to be alone, guys. Like, have a cool head. Find some cool area where I can just sit and look at places. Sometimes I do meditate, and then sometimes I talk to my mom, because like that's the realest friend I've ever had so far, guys. Because I talk to my mom, I tell her what is happening. We do console each other to that extent, you know. So it's kind of funny, guys, but actually that's the one real person that I really know that is always there for me and supports me in every aspect. So like I was saying, depression has a very high impact on us as traders, and I get depressed too, guys. I get depressed, and sometimes I do cry. It's not like I'm boasting about the fact that I cry, but it is okay to cry when you feel hurt, okay? It's okay to cry, because when you cry, you release pain. You release some kind. It's a way of expressing that pain in you. Release it and free yourself, free your mind, okay? Free your mind. Because the moment you start holding all these emotions into your body, that you're strong, you can handle it, you break down one day. You just break down like a broken car, and you just end there. So just release that pain out of your body, man. If it means that you have to cry, cry. If you are a man, cry. It's not going to kill you. But when you cry, pick up yourself. Yes, that's just my own advice for anybody who is listening to this channel. Pick up yourself after crying. And when you pick up yourself, work harder. Try to figure out what is happening. Try to figure out your mistakes, because that's exactly what I'm going to do after this video. After this video, I'm going straight away to my chart to figure out what is happening with me. I have to figure out what have I been doing wrong for the past period of days, because I've been getting stopped out back to back. You understand what I'm saying? So basically that's it, guys. Okay, so guys, my mom prepared this very, very delicious meal, and this is what I'm supposed to take for breakfast. Okay, so this is plantain and stew, some meat, and look at how big the size of this meat is, guys. Like, I have to kill this stuff right now, and we really don't have this so often, but me having this today is a whole day, which like I'm really so grateful to God to have this type of meal on my plate for today. And it doesn't end there, guys. Like, she also had some juice for me. I told you guys my mom is so supportive and so loving, guys. So this is what I'm having for breakfast. Okay, so basically I'm eating like a king this morning, but after being stopped out.
When I call your name, shakara.